In this video, we'll look at the next numerical function applicable on the numbers in MySQL. The function is round. So if I see the syntax of this function, then it can take two parameters. One is the number and another is the number of decimal places. So this number of decimal places is optional parameter. If this number of decimal places is not given, in that case only one parameter x is given and the number is rounded to the nearest integer which is closest or nearest to the given value. Whereas if this parameter d is mentioned, then the rounding is done after the given number of decimal places as in the given value. So let's see the example. Here the explanation is also mentioned. You can see the round x to d decimal places if d is mentioned, whereas if d is omitted, it rounds to the nearest whole number. So let's see the example here. Select round. Let's give only one value here. Suppose if I mention 8.3 and we'll display that as a result, then you can see the output as 8, which is the nearest integer to this 8.3. Similarly, if I give 8.6 instead of 8.3, you can see the result is 9, which is closest integer to this 8.6. Now what happens if I give 8.5 exactly, which is midway between 8 and 9. So if I execute this, you will see the upper rounding is done. That means result is given as 9. So that is default behavior in MySQL. Now same thing can be applied on negative numbers. Now let's check at the examples where d parameter will be given. So if I execute the query, like suppose first parameter is given as 8.12345 and we'll mention the second parameter as 3. So what does it mean? That we want to round off the number up to 3 decimal places. So after 3 decimal places we have 4 and 5, right? So that is nothing but the smaller than 5 value, smaller than 50, right? So in that case, what will happen? It will be rounded off to the same number, that is 8.123. So if I execute this, you will see the answer as 8.123. Whereas if I just change this number to have the values after third decimal place as say 7 and 5. So whatever number you want, you can keep and the result should be greater than 50 or 50. So in this case, when we are rounding off up to 3 decimal places, it will be rounded as 8.134 instead of 123. So if I execute this, you will see the answer 8.124. That means what? This particular value is rounded off according to what is occurring or appearing in front of this number. So like this, we can apply the round function either by single parameter or by using two parameters.